Yay! New house plants. I was getting the urge to find some new foliage plants, so we found this aglaonema and this calathea. I'm going to show you guys something really important. When you're buying these house plants and they have the plastic nursery pot inside this decorative pot, two things you're going to want to do. You're either going to take this pot that has the drainage holes and it's going to go into a decorative planter, or you're going to also take this and drill holes in it so water can drain. This is one of the #1 ways you are going to lose your beautiful new house plants. So just a quick little tip for y'all if you are getting on the bandwagon and updating your interiors with some new foliage plants. Show you again on this one here if it comes out. This one's a little trickier, but you're probably going to want to be potting this up anyways. So no drainage holes. This will kill your plants. So from the Green Guru to you, happy planting. Okay, this is the aglaonema that we picked up yesterday. Really beautiful plant. And I gave a bit of advice about how to not kill these by letting them sit in the plastic sleeve pots. But this one here, as you can see, was 3 plants in the one pot. So I'm just going to get a step ahead of the game here and divide them and put them all each in their own 6-inch pot, because I think what was going to happen here was just going to be a slow and steady competition and a fight to the death. So I'd rather have 3 beautiful plants, so that's what we're going to do. This was definitely the right decision to make. These were really healthy, good-looking plants with new shoots coming up. Really, really full root systems. So this should set them up for quite a good future. Just gonna backfill these guys. As you can see, we're not planting them too low. Maybe within 1 inch from the top of this little pot here. And that should be good enough. And just like that, we went from 1 plant to 3. Much better. So here is the aglaonema that we potted into its own pot the other day. It's doing very, very well. And I just wanted to mention briefly the other thing that we could have done with this plant was, as you recall, we had 3 all in one pot. We could have split them apart a little bit and just potted them up into a slightly bigger pot and left the 3 plants together so that way it would create more of a bush of tropical foliage. But there's no way that we would have been able to support that in this 6-inch pot here. So that's sort of your other choice when you're buying these plants that are coming together as multiple plugs, kind of at their limit of growth in the pot that you buy them in. So hopefully these little tips help you out with whatever tropical things you are adding into your life. From the Green Guru to you.
Next up on the transplant list, we have the prayer plant showing roots out of the bottom of its pot. So it is definitely time to get it up into the right sized container. So we've got some soil mix ready to go, and just like the other plants, we're going to pull that plant out, check the root system, make sure everything looks good, then loosening everything up. Make sure to get that plant situated so that the crown of the plant is no lower than 1 inch from the rim of the pot. This will make sure that you're able to get enough water into the plant without making a mess during watering, and also that the plant is not sitting too low, so it's got a chance to drain and dry out between waterings as well. This is pretty important, the drainage and aeration, so make sure that your soil mix has a lot of perlite in it. Once you've got that situated, just pop that new plant in there, get it set to the right height, backfill it with some more fresh soil mix, just up to that level. Make sure you've got the plant in the center of the pot before you get all of the soil backfilled for good. Once everything looks good, go ahead and get the rest of the soil in there. Just like that, your new plant is potted up and ready to live its best life. Thanks for watching, and happy planting.